no Olympic Marseille or play a friend Florian Thauvin do na kan no afi dia meeting say Olympic Marseille and so aton and so dia FC Tigers nyame adoma ene CAF Champions League fixtures ebetimi abaso no Simba FC omo so ebo Kaizer Chiefs Raja Casablanca omo so ebo OMC or Elders Joseph Eso team no omo so any Raja Casablanca and so na di ni Memlodi Sanders almost able Al Hali Esperance de Tunis as any CR Belouizdad mami fan too many say and also CAF Champions League no and also the Ebasu ene but do na kai coach friend Reneri oba coach Chelsea kakra ko AS Roma esa ko Fulham ya me tete and say on ontimi coach biom and so football and also kakra mo else edima Kumasima Ghana mai
Said,
boss.
I got a promise. Then the mouth decided so sorry for news. Then why not I'll look you up to why not? Or your role model.
Kineben,
no. Because it was the car. I got a CD. I was next weekend. I was at the Coquino. Odnako. Odinako weekend.
Medinako na Kennedy Jabranche no ba.
Oh, nice.
But me pese nyina ye bo akora we. The passion for adwuma we no great and but unim say almost every radio station o kroma utie.
Wow. Unim radio ni nyina.
Obi a radio presenter bi onim no. No busa question. We na metie no kan say e kire say metie we and wow. I like the boy. Unim say all kasa say no. Osanso yakra Alaba mpanyifo nya apenasem but now Alaba street no so obi etipio FM de yanzo mo say about to all basoro akra da it will crowd mo sa mpanyifo ni nyina
nice
bia it Said say obachi Alaba for
ai
njubachi wan
mechia Ajiazumi Naira Enterprise or Alaba mechia no enanu pe uko Alaba Onion Market asiawa omunina enso wo chishow we live enso wo Facebook omunina mechia omu enanu pe Salifo Asila Taribo West eni shamu no munina omu wo chishow no.
Oh, okay. Wow. But said you kind of school no also ma hu here what I say uko school no nanka krakra because there be fun there school no you don't get to be a no ano no what I say great one Tuga.
Yes, boss.
My very impressed with the young man.
Oh yeah, me the first time I saw him now, me so encouraged, so impressed, and to say that working school as no, I advised him and I keep advising him say, almost school no ain't here no because in as much as say. Obi ai hu na the original person oboa no ade ba ko betimi aboa na ma adwuma person which my ye school it one year no na on school so he's a young boy but prospect.
I'm hoping say Alaba mpanyimfo a yes munsi akwefo munyina momwa no
sure
munyina momwa no na said of course the dream they say and I know say Ken so we Ken so adwuma
yeah
apart from munyina no Ken so get involved wasn't kakra by the time we do secondary school level no yes
our friend and na kakaka yanka mo na minim Arsenal mo final match bi bonda na just ya wa shewo de koy
I mean just na this
na dia ye idea kanka ba bia du idea mo pre bi business just that way wo de koy
and the Arsenal for unique there's one thing about us yeah your team na head dey kwa idea chiri because your team no
and no na mamu team na gu anyi da
na next year
the bia next year modia
next year ya bon person ambe adum
Africa next year
na Daniel Ek be team no
Africa next year na bro which meto Chelsea mwaka next year sa ya besa mu akwaji Champions League
Champions League
ya bo finals me no third one ye be boy
Champions League obo Champions League winners go rate visa watch Champions League
why now ref no
Champions League obo winners go rate visa
Arsenal for nko na mu be fi ye at least ye de mu ref ye kra ya so bi
de mo ko ti be si form na say de mu ye
no Champions League Arsenal for Arsenal trophy no mo hu no once
okay
once
na ye second day na tell you mo
Champions League Champions League trophy kan kan mo hu no once mo ni say eno kwa mo sanso
okay
mo ni ne hu ni say ade a mo yɛ
ɛnema Arsenal unique unim say Arsenal one team in the Champions League. You were the top clubs in Europe. You were the
and the
Champions League.
I am there. Musi so nyano na ya bonso uso ansa ko. Say yaw. And then Arsenal boss on say we there football there. Am yensa but a coach team foforo bia yensa mu hu no ho. Kanka me Arsenal for ade a mo ye no se mo anhwe ya. Enche anhwe ye bobo football clubs ye be yimu afri mu.
I said,
Bibia Muji to marry.
Gogula visit my wedding till I'm sure Arsenal Jason. Arsenal say Jason no F which we shall so.
Definitely boss. And now sorry Arsenal.
You just the F. Arsenal just there. Then no one say Jason.
Na you just here fan ko entin ye di club echi.
Say who didn't know this some say.
Yes, team there kanka.
It is a team in Sha Obeja.
Say club no more results. No, you seem to be okay with every resource once it comes to
game na game na
boss enya ntiase asem
say you lose kura na ajato say enya hwe I mean that's the game what I say yanko Chelsea
well what is that Chelsea bia Chelsea ofia
emu ye
nanu amo
ya kama asem kwa na manfo babu ye say dia say nyame na ye bompa ye say
nanu amo say you want to bia Chelsea
and say kai fufu ya anyo mo anyika bia mana awon tutu yaso
o person o kwaje trophy a wo se makofo obi assistant coach o pe coach amana be bo brama wa wo se makofo obi assistant coach
Champions League na mo je no wane mo je George mo je no nya assistant coach and no ba be de mo je
nti ma menche wade when he came he performed, he succeeded. Me and young managers are
cap now the cap why it is always successful.
Nadebio.
Never be brave.
As a supporter, what do you gain?
Never be brave.
Club no bet me room, yes, ABI in terms of
yeah.
Once I asked you.
As I'm going to trust.
And you just went from have you. Do me a whole
new one no cry as a new just go my other the example.
Yeah, best now, but says I would trust the idea just we fancy you.
Okay, very what you say. Yeah, also what team? Basa.
Yeah.
Basa there. Basa there. Yes. This year the move you do.
They say no.
I can say Arsenal and your Messi. League.
Messi do be so monyabi.
Messi. Messi to win the league. Oh there. Christian.
Chairman.
Your leagues no ga krabi and the country has match.
And then running up Kekentino but Oko Germany and BBNC top 4 is already decided by Munich G League no dey call.
Well, now some more advice. Look at the last time man for advice on Man City and Brighton. Make a choice so one you know about good trust how much. And the Man City they no win Obinya because our fans so they want to win the league in a grand style. I mean they want to win it
crowning moment.
Yes, and City fans are very passionate about their team. It's in say you know be person win it na dia ukọ win over one cry na games be why careful game what you say if you be any so
Ifrim
no why careful
Ifrim
Arsenal dey say Arsenal win they tell say
bia say ya
me Arsenal
okay when we at FM o ko twa game bi ma wo kai Arsenal game me catch us boss
Arsenal say
game wo be semo and you can you from most of the
Arsenal ebe person obe season at least on a good note.
Now the
season in year.
Me kai say Arsenal ne Olympiacos ebo Champions League game. Na Arsenal go home. And now Brentford we did 1002 or say Arsenal win. You na Olympiacos asha Arsenal 3-1 or Emirates. What one and hope so say muntu kokumame. And hope pusa or the 1000 to so easy anko yan farmer no
the mobile some mobile church Christian now Christian
in Kirby and me call Germany
now Germany is a winner
but bibi betimesi ne onum say very difficult for a player to score 40 league goals in a season.
Okay
even leagues now you bought 38 matches in a season no on time take that see a season no player be a OG goal king and a top scorer is 40 goals. The money much more difficult in Germany say Germany chairman almost 38 games they play 34 matches.
Yeah,
it's even in leagues almost 38 matches no. When was the last time I want to say play BBA season now was say 40 goals. By Robert Lewandowski even though say Bayern Munich a G League na you know, we are talking about a player. All leagues are about 34 matches in a season. I am long way. I can last game no I 40 goals. The last time I played, we said 40 Bundesliga goals. You know, 49 years ago, Gerd Müller. And Gerd Müller share 40 goals. Since then, Obian one more. What we share 40 goals in the German Bundesliga. In TNA, Lewandowski are equally record no. America can say Bayern Munich there league no ajewie. And the Bayern Munich any Osberg nebo. Odo ko game na every pass be a Lewandowski ho. Pass be a Bayern Munich benye bia no e call Lewandowski ho. The omo expect ya say Lewandowski yenwe season no na nya say wa equally record ne keke ba breaking no. Say Lewandowski enya just one goal na no set record in German Bundesliga. Say player also more goals in a single season. The man Lewandowski sorry quite so amazing. He said, Chairman, you can player back in April, Opry. Let me see 4 games. Even Senko bought 34 games in Ukraine, you know, add so 40 goals. But April and a branch in the Opry. And on Messi 4 games. It's an oboge and a game now. 34 games, you know, Lewandowski about 30. And as 30 matches, you know, watch us 40 goals. Now, probably when you go back on the account now, or set a new record. Na me share on only games it was about the Gerd Müller record no back in 1972. Na Gerd Müller no a goal in every 77 minutes. What the number of games of boy minute Eddie compare goals to share na Gerd Müller a goal in every 77 minutes. By Lewandowski record no a goal in every 58 minutes. An amazing season. And Lewandowski team. I'm not expecting anything to be assistant or German Bundesliga. But I'm sure Bayern Munich game now. I'm looking at Bayern Munich. Even when they lose, they will wish to say Brandt defend Lewandowski expecting the ball at what them one. Young season, you know. Now you can highlight of the season, sir. A course of Europe na. Some record breaking of Lewandowski goes to German Bundesliga no. Will actually be talked about. Amazing season and Lewandowski. And so etimi enyam. Chama England there, there were 2 big games. Na potentially 5 teams betima about Premier League, betima free Premier League about Champions League. Number 1, say Chelsea finish outside the top 4. Not the Champions League, Premier League 5 teams neko. It you know likely say biara Chelsea akwaje Champions League. Bi so na Chelsea are more top 4. Ekosisa na dia na Premier League no 5 teams e Champions League. But no matter what, say Chelsea be Champions League o, say onyi o, and say Chelsea Aston Villa, Chelsea 3rd position is guaranteed. Chelsea at the 3rd over Champions League. Games mienu a obi a destiny ni say Chairman Liverpool and Leicester City obi a with the same points. Liverpool with 66 points. Leicester with 66 points. The only difference is that Liverpool will goal difference of plus 24. Leicester will goal difference of plus 20. And they na me had much. Now the Premier League last days, you know, on both games simultaneously the same time. It Tottenham, Abra Liverpool and Crystal Palace airborne. Now Leicester and Tottenham Hotspur. Dear human Leicester, they say, Chairman, almost told in the because a car last 10 games of the season. Every season now, Naka last 10 games, you know. Now Leicester lead Liverpool by 10 points. Last 10 games, normally lead Liverpool by 10 points. And no matter how Emma Liverpool catch up with them. But nay, all against Tottenham Hotspur, you know. Say Liverpool Crystal Palace 1-0. In fact, I think somebody me say Liverpool Crystal Palace 1-0. Say Leicester bet me qualify I go Champions League nibia. And some say Tottenham by 6-0, which is almost impossible. It you know the expert here say the Tabian and they Liverpool ebese. Say Liverpool say top 4 air guaranteed because I say 1-0 pa goal difference no air plus 5 onobako plus 24. Now Leicester aka 20. Now Leicester goal difference no acquire 5. Say Leicester person sign a Liverpool who dia. Now say Tottenham Hotspur no was 5 or more goals, which is very difficult. And Kadeka Kasenka Tibia Leicester City for such a season no. And I come to maintain the same standard. And I come to drop here. Minister was the last game of the season, no, any effect on Leicester City say on bottom 4 bottom 4. But it got to a point Chairman they lost the league and their battle for top 4 crown very very difficult for them. So when you see the game they are obviously top 4 no out. Now the next talking point I share one of the go in the Premier League. Only said now I can say Mohamed Salah any Harry Kane obi 22 goals. The otosu miensa Bruno Fernandes on 18. And the 2 players in the Harry Kane aje golden boot no Premier League golden boot waje ni mprenu 2015-2016 and also aje no 2016-2017. Saa so na Mohamed Salah aje ni mprenu 2017-2018 and the following year and on the money Aubameyang omo share ya nyina share 22 goals a omoji Premier League goal key no. Chama last day of the season Mohamed Salah has 22 goals. Harry Kane has 22 goals. Harry Kane ball against Leicester City. So nya one goal Peter Mohamed Salah nya go a Harry Kane di goal key. The man here and he can say surplus meaning now former omodi back into the last game of the season no quite impressive. The last 5 games are Omabono obi has 3 goals. But upe player o team share goals in the last day of the season Harry Kane. Harry Kane, I remember said Mekai said the final day player was more goals on the final day of the Premier League. Harry Kane has 7 goals on the final day of the Premier League. Players are all more goals than Harry Kane or final day of the Premier League. Les Ferdinand 9 goals. Samson other players be on the last day of the season. More goals than Harry Kane. Say the player last goal of the last year. Harry Kane in 1 goal per. Oni Mohamed Salah o matali die 22-22 but who wins the Premier League goal king of the season. Now me sure say per Golden Gloves there. Golden Gloves near best goalkeeper of the season. Chairman, there's no debate about it. And the mark keeper will keep most clean sheet of the season. Now Ederson there or be him say Ederson in 35 matches no. Ederson keep 18 clean sheet. Player Obeno I bet me contest Ederson no Edouard Mendy keep 16 clean sheet. So even though say Mendy keep clean sheet or 17 bibi no bet me say it's about Golden Gloves for the second successive time no Abrante friend no Edouard Mendy and so ebetimi agi. But chama adeba me say when say on say Manchester United and they can Premier League player of the season meaning there is a debate among for can Ruben Dias any Bruno Fernandes.
The Golden Gloves no Edison Moraes
I said there's no debate because even Mendy keep clean sheet now or 17 Edouard Mendy then there or the quarter dada. Who wins Premier League player of the season?
So there's football writers Ruben Dias.
Yes.
I'll go for Ruben Dias.
Sure.
Yeah.
Manchester.
I think he's if I don't change the season of Man City.
Manchester United.
Because Man City started then you.
Manchester United they Wolves. Say Bruno Fernandes in Yagoa, unya 1 goal per. Or be Premier League midfielder. What's the most goals in a season since Lampard?
That's all penalty.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Penalty I'm for two. I'm for two. So even though say Ruben Dias any effect on Manchester United team this year pa. But Bruno Fernandes season is so amazing. He needs just 1 goal to become the highest scoring midfielder in the Premier League. Season ban we no. Yeah, per midfielder was more goals
overcome for
a decision I have to choose between Ruben Dias and Bruno Fernandes. So be the Bruno Fernandes on your outsider. Bruno Fernandes or be to Obama Bruno Fernandes. So a Premier League player of the season on your outsider.
Can your injury be a bar for Jack Grealish? I mean, at the point I thought Grealish should have been my player of the season. I mean, why he's done with Aston Villa? I mean, I'm Aston Villa. I told him about now you see. Aston Villa so they can be a channel 3-4. Oh, but Bruno Fernandes.
A lot of memories, but then so that probably Sergio Kun Aguero about the final game in the Premier League. Amazing player. About Manchester City in 2011. Because about Manchester City in 2011, the first game Manchester City say win a game by 4-0. And now I can say he leave the Premier League as a legend. Me sure say be a year time. See if play be I indict to Premier League Hall of Famer. Abrante friend Sergio Kun Aguero, number 1 candidate. When a player on free Englander, ye pa or pe non-English players are almost second Premier League, almost more goals Sergio Kun Aguero. He came to the Premier League 2011, leaves Abra Okwa, what the 5 Premier League titles neko.
Yeah.
5. What the 5 Premier League titles in Kwa League Cup 6, FA Cup Baku. Potentially, wait for the Champions League. It's an one like me sure say Echinamo last game no for a proper farewell. Results in here Manchester City's idea said they could will play. That's what Tottenham proper farewell say for a job word that the Man City in the last 9 or 10 years no. Yes. What is your big moment in the Premier League season week? Manchester United Tottenham.
No. Big moment. Aston Villa say Liverpool 7.
Baby Boba. Manchester United Tenefi. Tottenham was be saying 6-1. Aston Villa Tenefi Liverpool 7-2. Don't twist it. And that time when Liverpool plays Lepra. Simon Van Dijk and all their centre backs were available.
The best Premier League moment.
Oh yeah, sure.
The best.
The money the member chooses a moment and they say now for 20 years. Now Aston Villa intimate Liverpool fee.
Mais c'est sorry about ni binzo kura. Non kombe just Liverpool 15.
Yeah, I'm kombe match.
Omo na obo kombe to 15.
Kombe match omo.
That day many jeje.
My one of my best moment and Alisson Becker last said that no so nya de ma Liverpool last weekend ya na kombo 1-1 of French be ball no to net no. Breakthrough of the season. Patrick Bamford. For Foden. Omienu.
Foden. I mean, to be able to bench Sterling. I mean,
but Man City. Patrick Bamford, Leeds United
Man
from
City,
Championship.
Mendy, one. Mendy, Obo Man City.
Chairman, you can't Patrick Bamford that Obo Championship. The first time in the Premier League. Premier League. I will see I can Leeds United.
Bamford in the story is a very
amazing story. Why widely traveled. In fact, only 2 years for Chelsea, almost a single game.
Yeah.
And one Nantia na Macholo Biasa, Eco Fan and then call Championship. Amanda promotion into the Premier League, and they was just 16 goals in the first season in the Premier League with Leeds United. And I think they have a breakthrough for Foden any outsider or no, I said 16 Premier League goals. Maybe I saw the numbers, season is so amazing. But between Phil Foden and Patrick Bamford, so be Samia per teams not play me in Nabo and Obietimi Yentino. I'll choose about to defend Patrick Bamford.
Okay,
but
now your coach of the season.
Medica Macholo Biasa of Leeds United.
You give it to Macholo.
Yes, Macholo Biasa. And I'll against West Brom. West Brom already call relegation.
I'll give it to Macholo Biasa. Okay.
So I said that's why there's a debate.
Okay. On your
Chairman. Leeds United did 16 years in the championship. The Omoyan said, let's go and pick Macholo Biasa. Then they buy and or Leeds United a bar into the Premier League. Now we are talking about Tima Obo Championship. When you're a promotion into the Premier League, Chairman, look at the teams at Leeds are almost season. Almost a Southampton 3-0. Almost away, Echo say Burnley 4-0. Almost a Tottenham was pressed by 3-1. Even almost a Man City, Abraham D red card. Almost a Man City by 2-1. Even when they had a red card.
Yeah.
Yeah, kept him one against the established top 6 teams. Leeds and lose a game at home to all of them. Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham. 3 teams now able top 6, Leeds United on a championship, And first season in the Premier League after 16 years, Any of the top 6 teams, Obi International Ofi. It's for a manager, relatively and team economy a very low budgeted team, not established player. Now over into the Premier League. Not the Otimia Yeno. Chairman Yamiano Ukraine is the manager of the season, Emma Peba. Yeah, but when you ask me my manager of the season, yeah.
Well, I think sir, a very of course Pep, one of the huge candidates, but maybe if I'll say between Dean Smith and Macholo Bielsa.
Yeah.
With Dean Smith, what he's done with Aston Villa. Let's not forget Bayou and her boys Willie Watkins and Saja Grealish in the part there. O say only Watkins say na kia fa Dean Smith. Na 4 million waka ho. Oh.
Na fa Yuli Terimanzi.
Na fa Yuli. Oh.
Na Kagla sa Leicester for Kagla.
Kagla so yonku.
Na ma fa Macholo Bielsa.
Yeah, set team no. No mo nyina Arsenal. Can next season league straight.
So mo de omo koy.
Omo be Arsenal. Straight.
Omo omo Jeep omo bra wo football. Masa. Yeah. Your boy here. Assembly see and the mouse a cup present. As I comment on sa case no. Akwa bi na wedi 30 years and mama wu 36 years ago. Mouse a cup present. Aka ho asem. Na African football pa yaso mobo.
Sa Branton no dia Congo for no say o dia Congo ni. Branton so e Gaboni. Am wa 46 times for Gabon. Na dia Congo for them so no minimum form ho. Come so mu share Omnium Afcon qualifiers now. 2 matches, 4 points for Gabon. Now Branton say Mami wu ono ya won 1990. Yeah. But Mami wu 1985.
1995.
Not just a Mami wu 5 years later.
And you won. Nti wan e won no.
Ne ma me sama.
Hey, and I mean so way you know. Obviously Dina where you should quite wrong. I may say no obo you rest out Belgrade. I may say enya problem e won the club because for a team a boy in the Champions League for a team is ano it only is a calf a near bridge on this matter more than ne CAF president a comment e won the matter no oh no so say we say caption the CAF opens investigations as Gabonese player who claims he was born in 1990 reportedly lost his mother in 1985 Mami wu 85 5 years. 5 years they own. Okay. Yo. Dalibo, quick one yeah, well, because when him say Italy France, me interested in power.
Yeah, chairman, Italy near ka tough for battle no. On say there Yebeka Senerazuri Benamata Giligino Dada and Atalanta Bergamasca Calcio and so etimi air placey qualification. But the battle between Napoli, Juventus and Juventus AC Milan. Yeah. And chairman, AC Milan story way reminded me story being the Bible na as a inipedu kwatwen ayefukunu no lasa wakra omo man bom ye no entime hu ayefukunu no and ejare de league so
yes say there it is looking like Atalanta they were qualified with 78 points. Atlanta game or born AC Milan level.
Yeah.
Say AC Milan were qualified. Napoli so it looks like they will win. They say Juventus game. Juventus didn't want to born Verona.
Yeah, there you are Bologna
never.
Yeah. And Napoli ne Hellas Verona and so nebo. But ejare de Tuttosport ku akrata ne beto so na mahu Tuttosport for no mo Turin ho. And caption almost say rebatoni. Jese niema adani. Almost say rebatoni. Ni denti omo ka say ni nyina ne say o say distribution of TV rights no ebe depend on the final league placement.
Okay.
And the thing is say clubs na ka ni nyina wo bibia also mo fight for. Na the ama match na ye den the ama Atlanta Bergamasca Calcio ne say AC Milan e call. This season AC Milan you know Rossoneri's for ni wo a very good away performance.
Away o me ya de pa. Away, Oma winning more matches. 18
games, no more, Oma winning 15. Oma draw only one, Oma lose 2.
And at home, Oma lose best squad.
Exactly.
Home there,
it means that Oma way performance no was super chain home no. But the Emma case no, Edema AC Milan say Atlanta for no 5 million reasons to beat AC because say Atlanta second. Obenya 19.4 million euros. But Otena Woma AC
Beshana no be the
Obenya 14.2 million.
That's a 3 million. 5 million, sorry. 5 million the free so.
Yeah.
It demand all right when the more matches no on to know.
Yeah.
Because you go to 5 million so go to match.
Edding. For Abia Napoli ni Hellas Verona there. Yebeka say Napoli for no all the prime opportunity. Betima say Hellas Verona. Omo di omo no omo na ebo. Bologna and so Juventus, the Bianconeris.
Na Juventus mo di omo di.
Chairman, baby aduru no.
Juventus.
Say on say newspaper no.
Why do you think about go to omo so no?
Newspaper ni capture say Andrea Pirlo. Omo say wotimi weni no qualify for Champions League na. Obetima tena Juventus bobo konim. Na mpanyimfo ne kura di ka akere no. So when media will be content also another challenge. The man
waje atwaso 9 and
Champions League
who could default as a third and the yen swap.
I danger
disappointment.
I want to qualify for you.
But chairman on say Wobeka Dijan Kulusevski, Federico Chiesa, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Leonardo Bonucci so baba.
Federico Chiesa is the brightest spot in the team.
They have quality. And not they make us more quality. But Andrea Pirlo no. ɔno na mimi free say one more how we manage games on the field of play.
Okay.
But say who can Atlanta ni AC Milan game na. AC Milan enso good players almost 30 league ni ye at a point ko mo na that soro. Now man for free say bia this season no enema be ko ye di ama Stefano Pioli. But Gian Piero Gasperini and then me free so be approach game with 3-4-2-1 formation no and as we know the defenders no Rafael Toloi, Christian Gabriel Romero and Albanian defender Brad Jimmy City. This 3-back line and wabo for the whole season, you know. And middle one, Yebenya Robin Gossen, Hans Hateboa, Switz for no Muchanturu Campesta, Remo Ferra, and Martin Deron. No about two creative midfielders, and so woman Alexei Miranchukne, Ruxland, Maris Novkia. Omo ena ebebo woman him all the quality players omo betimi the Ashe AC Milan, Duvan Zapata, and so up front. But chairman say ejare nso me ahwe go kina ewo Italy this season na because me free say ebi Atlanta AC Milan no qualify. Juventus struggle so be rem but Atlanta bet mama Juventus aba be Bobby.
So Atlanta AC Milan Juve win. It means that AC Milan will miss out on the Champions League.
Exactly.
Na Juventus abem. Okay.
But ejare ma ya hwe eyina goal king chat na on say Cristiano Ronaldo 31 games ana oboni season emu 2 eno free bench e baaye 2959 minutes eno boy eno share 29 goals super and obeshe Romero Minama Bolingoli Lukaku obo 32 games 3 eno free bench by about 3005 minutes eno obo edema ene Razuri Benamata Bobo no and me hwe ekoya Cristiano Ronaldo ball sa less minutes na Romero Lukaku any form onyan for this season but still watching him with 6 goals.
But it looks like Luis Muriel better because 1,485 minutes.
Yes,
22 goals.
That Colombian striker no Luis Muriel Fernando Fruto. Also no assist to or deputize Zapata. Into ensure that you be more sir. Atlanta Bergamasca culture. Gian Piero Gasperini prefer.
Okay.
Zapata, but when you have very good season, on also she goes 16 games per no boy and 19 and no free bench be boy. And the chairman, Italy, the Nema a very key but French league no kakrebi. Ketwebi. Lille 80 points. And also Jarewo you know league table.
Lille 80. PSG was 17. PSG is almost on. O name o McQueen or Mbappe league. Okay. But Leo Germany budget.
Yeah, chairman.
I'm breaking away from the new norm.
But the mama yam shemene kwanya yes entertain team call Stade Maro Eco draw last week. On say no mu lead dada. Emma maybe can Christophe Gartier project or how baby auditing na duru. Omu quality. Obeka Burak Yilmaz, Jonathan David, Benjamin Andre, Boubacar Soumare, Jonathan Bambamo, 37 games this season. Oma win 23. Oma lose only 3, Oma but draw 11. It tells you say Oma a very good team. But last 2 games no, na kano. Oma tenefie. Emma Saint-Étienne wem eba be ball draw 0-0. And this time round Oma kwa away. Oma ko Stade Raymond Kopa. Omone Angus na ekwa akobo.
Oh, Anje.
Yeah. Enti Anje.
Fifth na kan trem.
Yeah. Brofono ni kan Angus.
Anje.
And chairman
Anje.
Only a win can survive ifo late for no so mu betima Anje. A very difficult game and me assure say PSG for ball mu game no. Omo ni tetewo. And guess with their last 5 matches, no, Oma winning only 1 and Oma lose 4. It tells you some form no shedan yes, but me sure kwanya little for the bet me room akwa winning. And no name me I am shishie because Christophe Gartier with ni players no more than more my body this season no me omo jank many beje pa. But all matters a game nim sometimes a people be maybe. And me free say PSG for no eney omo bekwa catch Rangers for no say omo frustrate you omo because only 1 point there so omo you know omo betima ba league no and French league no so are very tough.
Okay. Well, darling Professor, free I'm referee. Because even though say you're starting there, the first hour, the locals, you had to folk game on my boy and run, and that penalty incident, they won't send some Yachichimu referee Tifu Kasai, referee's instructor, also Chichim, Yachechim as the law says, and the Bibiano, Yadinina Abba, into Ubia Jatun say, and rather than yes, and yes, and there are more different.
What's Ubia Jatum? So has for no so more. And I'll show you in the evening. Sunset Sports. Yane referee JK Menu. Akasai. And the referee Menu Chim say it was a handball, but it wasn't a foul because none in San were at a natural position.
Yeah.
And so we video ni ya na or try say or be hiding in Sanumpo and a born in San. Yeah. Ye pesi ye chim.
Uchrema as a fans in the US no marking. But next time you clearly has in a boy and a ball living on the and I got in your penalty.
Thank you.
And Cabenia Cobranibia or didn't phone back to say commercial presenters. You are biased against us.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of those people and it's our comments. Idiot, but and rap born. Ignacio said and both. He felt that he was denied a penalty. But
and after the game, he said it. Said he lost the game because of some penalty. Now referee Adari Anye Amano. Back and come Sam Rano. You come a bad thing so bet me educated fans na more Matias. Say in the dying and best of a football match, ball a ball being sassy. A penalty box maybe or shall we 3 points. Eddie league. Or they avoid relegation. Because they take her. Now a glaring handball say was say at a natural position. Ye crew madye. A bear dion. It's young pe coin be a befaswa. Can be a better the action mama your supporters not yes ye. Ye supporters in the one who's a ball a bones and a dear a foul. No be some says a bone and no was center circle more revenue on you. Send your box no more. Because I a natural position to born and your foul on you. And see a peck will be fast on educated your fans no more motias ye pa. Because share emotion bon. A former captain of Asante Kotoko who has played outside the Ghana League. Oh, speed of the call referee so. It's the entire team of 11 wonders or Munyana and ration to the referee. Ignatius, our friend, is somebody who knows so much about the game. She said after the game, even before the game ended, phone and all the chair.
I know the chair. He said start times up no.
Or the chair for referee the chair start times camera no. I didn't said and after the game, the post match was a yes. He was denied the penalty. It was the reason he lost the game. And you can come, Yempekwa being fast one. You bet me educate your fans, no. We cry and supporters and inside that Northern was stadium. But no, I'm more 11 wonder supporters Nabaso. Suddenly see ya within them, they had a penalty. One Casa. Also after the game, referee no, and then assistants Nina. And one said, see which man about Munchaya Omudo Mupi. Not like the young elsewhere. Game no could do baby amwen ye. Nay see a jaibo, nay see a chase.
I said Bechemdiano. Na Bechemdiani Kamwasimi. Bechemdian say attack lunge on the play. It was a clear penalty. The referee did not give it. And here came in some people who had a problem. Say I na and I'm also has dia. We are no be refer Kotoko. It may be no meaning if that was wrong, what it doesn't mean this should be right. Young one any coach Ignatius. And Chenkomo, with a Miami dear. Coach.
Chairman can come forward.
Coach, and no, meaning now Dimrikadi, for revenue, now the then a channel phone. So start times, you don't know.
On the start times for, yeah, channel up on a late day 2 minutes. The incident this year, I felt it was a penalty. I saw it as penalty. Intimidate, actually, it's on chauffeur, a penalty. That's all I was doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love. Also, you saw it as penalty. Now, upon replay, and looking at the laws, I'm sure that after the one revising on that
No, I still believe that it's a penalty.
Still believe it was a penalty. Oh, now, coach, I'm saying it's under natural position.
So what is the so I ask you, Kankam, but what is the natural position?
It's on the
Tell me
side.
The natural position.
Say on the side.
On the side.
Aye.
And teacher, I'm say Kankam, my stretching means I'm not etra me naya. Is it natural position or not natural position?
What stretch on someone it's round 9?
Is it natural position or not natural?
Sir, nipa how do you mean stretch on someone in town? I just say be out ubu or like squatting kakra as a uko from kakra.
Aha, it is all squatting kakra from it means that you the individual person, you are not in a natural position. And
so now good.
And now me can come was a dim como. Anybody or natural position should be standing straight. It once I was squatting means that you're not in a natural position.
Oh, but,
so any part of your body cannot be in a natural position at that from that moment.
Oh, but coach, so was
the defender standing straight or he was squatting?
He had bent.
No, to say a free kick. Not player at that from at the wall. And you are telling me, say, because of that community, ball inside and you're right.
So that means
playing football on the floor.
So the form that's a ball on the body. Sounds like Emrano, Emrano say Ebia or the form that's a ball on the inside and you will charge the penalty. But Sebia or challenging for ball now, Bibi now or Tishirabia ball on the inside. And also, I'm running Macquarie over the penalty.
Wonderful. And then maybe say the natural position of the body is a player standing straight.
Aye, but this is a sport.
So if a player squats, he was not running.
Matthias, there's a mutumrika actions kakaum because coach, I mean we do it job. I say a unifras here. I say a unifras here. I'll say if a player has his arms by their side, when the ball hits their hand or arm, they may not automatically concede a penalty.
They may
not automatically.
If the person has his hands behind his side.
No, by his side, by their side.
So 2 keywords. He has his hands by his side and may not.
Yes.
So may.
Yes.
Should be there.
It means Wonderful. That what it means is that they are refugee obey. You are refugee on but or wrong.
Wonderful. So then the question comes in now. Can tell you are what natural position that things is here.
That be natural position in the womb. And I'll say the exceptions to a humble rule. If the ball hits a player's arm directly from the player's own head or body, and if
exactly,
and if a player is falling and their arm is between themselves and the ground for support,
and the ground,
there is also room for interpretation as to what makes a player's body unnaturally bigger. Say.
And this is where me can come see that the referee exploited it. This is where I feel that the law has been left. It is only enough first. It is an opinion of the referee, ball to hand or not ball to hand. If the ball be inside referee because a ball to hand, ball is ball be inside so referee because a ball to hand. What I'm saying, because when you leave that room and say that the natural position should be interpreted by the referee, then every referee will interpret his natural position.
And coach, natural position, no. Another thing they look at distance of the player kicking the ball and the player ball the ball inside. Me say for IFAB, they know the Christian the man.
So the distance, and then they said, was he close to him? The ball was kicked fence and outside the 18. The guy was on the 6-yard mark. That's more than 10 yards from him. Was he close to him in football? No. That's why I feel that incident was a clear penalty. I've watched it over and over again. And I'm saying, if the hand is in a natural position, let me tell you, the ball did you see left? Look at the incident well. from the back camera, you will see say inside left no there's energy. Opa monche. Inside left no there's energy. If he inside left show what you got inside right there down. Think about it, Kankam.
Eti, coach, who feels that inside man body are naturally bigger?
Okay. The natural position of
coach, online no.
Hello?
I feel them tonga.
Me say the natural position of every player standing straight. That's the natural position. So you judge on sano with your foot. Now, if a player is squatting, it means that the player is not in a natural position. Can you say that the player is in a natural position when he's jumping? Can you say that?
Can you say the player's hand is in a natural position when
you are jumping?
No. I don't think that.
Wonderful.
I don't think
so when the player is squatting, it means that he's also not in a natural position. The whole body itself is not in a natural position.
But coach, only by say you cannot put your hand in your natural position when you are jumping. Especially
when you are jumping.
Say you are going for a challenge. But
your body cannot be in a natural position when you are squatting. In the first place, the player squatting has put his whole body not in a natural position, because the natural position of any footballer is standing straight. And once you put your whole body in an unnatural position, it means that your hand is automatically not in a natural position. That is why you see that footballers, when they squat to, like as it were, retreat, what do? They put their hands behind them. We teach it in training.
But so,
we
coach,
teach it.
You are saying that
Chairman.
The referee's instructor, any referee at Vakasa, he feels that the referee took a good decision. Referee now any mistake by not giving a penalty. And
they protect their own.
Who say protecting your own? And now the Mimi who has to see in there. I'm also thinking the referee did not make a mistake.
I understand what the Mrana Wakano. Maybe basic question say, let all these referee instructors come to me and tell me, say, when a player is squatting, is he in a natural position or not in a natural position? You see? And I'm asking you, Chairman, so squatting, are you in a natural position? Chairman, are you in a natural position?
So on Sabbath said that in natural position. The fact that say, you are making it look like other player is squatting intentionally, but action situation.
No. The player squatted intentionally because not ball and from, and to stand and receive the ball was not possible. So it means that he moved his body down to block the ball, either with his head or with his body. And unfortunately, the ball hit his hand. Nobody in his right field, I'm not saying it's a house, Robert Sua, Edin and Sasha than the ball. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that in his quest to block the ball, he had to lower his center of gravity. And I mean, the question is, I admit the fact that a player must be in a natural position. So maybe the question is, what is the natural position? Somebody should come and tell me. We are always talking about natural position. I only reference instructors and almost say, the natural position is this. So because of the natural position being this of the body, the guy was in a natural position. I take it because I'm learning. Don't forget, last 3 weeks or last 2 weeks, I was on your show. When I made a statement that referee Diana or the board to say a referee rebutted, I said, yes, thank you, referee. We are learning. I will accept it because I will use it in next tactical training. Okay, so I appreciate them. Chairman, made me question say they should tell us what is the natural position. And I have asked you two things. Is a squatting player in a natural position or not?
The natural position of the hand is supposed to be by the side of your body. Forget about let's forget about the squatting.
When they say by the side, Do you know that when I stretch my hand and my shoulder is at the level with my hand, it's still at my side?
Yes, and not say when yes sir, you have made your body unnaturally bigger. That is why it becomes a penalty.
And I'm saying that when a player squats, he is making his body unnaturally bigger. Because when you squat and you lower your center of gravity, and your body naturally becomes big.
By your hand.
This one, it is not me. It is not me who is saying it. It's a science that we have learned. First, once you squat, naturally body are big. And so he is making his, and that's why I'm saying that unless they come to tell, because see, Chairman, why I'm not taking these instructors is that we played against the team. We all saw a ball come off Tetanote's leg before it hit his hands. It is the same instructors who said that the referee was perfect.
That is not supposed to be a penalty.
Yes, but the referee whistled for a penalty, and the instructors came to argue that it was a penalty because when we wrote to the FA wrote in exonerating the referee that the referee did nothing wrong. The FA writes to us and say that the referee did nothing wrong. What does it mean? It means that these instructors are saying that when the ball hits your leg and comes to hit your hands, it's a penalty. Meanwhile, the law does not say that. So if this law has interpreted that way by an instructor, how then do you tell me that something that should be like as it were the referee's discretion, then you come to tell me that because an instructor said this, I should take it? No.
Okay. Well, Igna,
I'm saying, Chairman, I'm saying that they should come clear and tell us what is the natural position of the body in relation to the hand. That's me. I'm not being a bad loser.
Okay, but you don't call it a squat though. He bending knee but
if you bend your knee, you are squatting.
Let's agree to disagree.
We agree to disagree, but
yes,
Chairman,
I don't agree with you on that one.
You notice that nobody squats by not bending the knee.
Okay, Coach.
So that is why I use this term and say that he lowered his center of gravity.
Okay.
And once you lower your center of gravity, you have moved from your natural position to an unnatural position to make your body big.
Okay. Coach Ignatius, Coach Vidasi. Coach Ignatius, the team for Watson Kano. That's why I love the Wonders coach. But well, the Emrana, ya kind of soon, and fine. I disagree with Coach Ignatius. That ball made a mere referee, and I mean, what's Amra we are. There's no way I whistle for a penalty because the hand was in a natural position. The other car can see we are me sure say LG free on your back, and the game now Eba so asante go kone wafa game now and so Eba so no. Your other games so nyame had match na and also etwa so in the Ghana Premier League yenhwe and also ene ho ensensem ni nyina and so okay, it is saying na league games no etie ene yawo Accra Olympics Interlife 6 p.m. Eba so ewo enkran saso na Santiago Gone wafa eba so ewo oboase the live commentary of SR2 games nyina no ye de ebebremu nyame adoma china Bregum Chelsea ne Karela United FC and so ebebo Dreams FC and Ibichem United and so ebo ewo the Legon Cities near Diana Stars. That's going to be a crunch one. And I said Diana performance IBB kaka Legon Cities battling relegation. Bushra Dwarfs and Liberty Professionals. But another game I would really love to watch Mediama and Ashanti Gold. That game is going to be a cracker. Mediama SC Ashanti Gold. And Elmina Sharks ne can find out. Echivo ubompa no boka kama can find out. Na say ebe yama and yes I see the brepa.
Yebre. Coach Ignatius. Ignatius is a young and up and coming coach. The prospect I will get no was wrong. But I can say that be our fighting against cameramen, referees near the unjust one. It will not change anything. And no one so can be the boys in the losing game.
What is that?
He gave them a reason why they should lose.
Rather,
Omo was tense no mo hwe TV o ma obia ti ase say referee na every ni game na ma Heartfolk. It says and the boys ni say oh you lose kra. Referee na me ya say. Can people should talk to him. On concentrate on adwuma no. Enye decision bia na referee be take e be ko yi amount. Elsewhere, Arsenal team me kra wo se de besi bia mo gitum ye. Mo kra du ba bia decisions yi yetimi gibitia mo, yetimi gibima mo. And you can come say the essay and in a camera at a point or the phone chase yes or the quarter camera yes will be answer you. That game was also live on TV. The enough for person the better no obia be. And then as what the make up for referee women it wouldn't change anything. So Ignatius and concentrate no one just in sometimes
but officiate Yankoya also come.
Me but decision tiawa no not in the course of the game. So every game they say, and now post match, now we can watch them. I agree. But in the course of the game, you the coach, Ukraine so you be encourage you boys and say, oh, decision now go ye dear, but let's move on. But so to me, you be the Zoom poster be say, oh, at the idea, you lose Ukraine, we have a reason. The best be a officiating. It is so yes, unless a boo boys number mum. And no, so we said you know what chase away, no Dominican, no the phone coach, no the way so many day. There was no way and or more or complaining or more control, more be able to change baby. As the main man. So yes, I can come now boo boys number. Now you have more reason be say, oh, I'm going to cry your coach in him say. Okay. Why am my supporters now who say referees onya is anu hwe so nye na.
All right, your friend is your yeah no remember there so that
ya can penalties na but let's congratulate Heartfolk as in Shedam Mahas the omaye no so attention na ko referee so chairman Heartfolk within the last 4 games me who be that
and their next 5 games are all in Accra.
The Mahas dey quite interesting. They said the last 4 games has a winning no omo concede goal born to has net for a team na until recently na kotoko defense ni yesterday Heartfolk but asisa the last 4 games has a born to Heartfolk net Samuel Boduba Heartfolk no on lusu game
Pure FM.
And I think they are doing something right and they Heartfolk ba where the coach become pragmatic obo Fatai on the right no abo Radio Voka on the left 2 center backs no Roberto Wado no abo mu alasa no asa bo Kaleba Mankwa defenders in anim Kaleba Mankwa is central defender but Bojina defenders in anim.
Yeah.
So it might not be just referees likeke Heartfolk ya there na so we keep this trend na omo last 5 games na to aswa medical can previously says the teams a bit manage league na has can they should believe in themselves that they can win the league. Their character has been consistent. And your first time a team that Premier League top win you Ghana is the since we can me them at top paying Kotoko top paying Olympics are that top paying and how to remain on the top no should be the main focus of Heartfolk now because you so many teams are only the Premier League teams now table now on one in our team you know myself every one
but Heartfolk to remain on top is not entirely up to them up to Asante of
course
yes
but I think let's shift the focus from the referees. Name has team Nabaso. For a team so about 4 games are born to the net there. They are doing something.
They are doing well. Yes.
Chairman, mene Sir Christian Ayadwen. Heartfolk under coach Samuel Bodu. 10 games and wabo. We win 7. We draw 2 and we lose 1. We have 22 points. 22 out of 30 points and we that is 73%.
Okay.
Before we take you over now, check Heartfolk scorers in the Ghana Premier League. Kojo Obin Jr., Victor Edu, Isaac Mensah, these were the scores. But any Heartfolk actually 14 goals under coach Samuel Bodu, including 2 own goals. Oma conceded 4 goals. Now, any Heartfolk our 9 different scorers under coach Samuel Bodu.
Okay.
9 different scorers. Player watch goals per under coach Samuel Bodu. Kojo Obin Jr. I watch 2. The next player, Isaac Mensah, I watch 2. And they Heartfolk both games are almost keep clean sheets. Almost need the finest goalkeeper in Ghana, but almost keep clean sheets. Kaleba Mankwa na Sir Christian kan wasem. Kaleba Bowafa about Ediana Stars. He was a starter at Ediana Stars. Oba Heartfolk no because of Moa Hassan and Robert Aduso consistent for 3 years. A bit difficult say Kaleba Mankwa to break it through. but it didn't number 6 no e che say Hasfok a defender or more of 5 players at the back. Fatau, Robert, Moa Hassan, Randy Ovoka. These players have been there for the last 3 years. Consistency here, Juma. Teamwork here, Juma. And your side Caleb Akahon. And your Hasfok team are my flamboyant. But they are getting results at difficult grounds. League na ebon. Say open results are number 1. Oma signals are HSA. Obetime a rally form a go behind. Into this season, Manchester United from a losing position, Oma 31 points. Kotoko actually be say open so Oji Liga from a losing position, Oma be against Dream FC from a go down. Ebe winning game no.
Yeah.
Oma be against Drafts from a losing position.
Yeah.
Into so open so Oji Liga, o chess ade no. Number 2. Oko difficult grounds are unya results. When was the last time I has for a winning game at Techman? Omunye bida. Better United from Truncated League no. Ebesi before someone has for Ebobono. No about 20 games e bechem. No mulusu game all. League ni echemu no. The best home team in the Ghana Premier League was Bechem United. And almost had so Hasfok Echo. Now Hasfok Echo honum no. And ya Hasfok team Obeka say they were a delight to watch, but they had a go. Oman coincide. The next 3 games are more than 2 say omo 9 out of 9 points no. Say oye calculations now on for 11 wonders then in ho. You only give them a draw. But omo Kotachiman akoshe 11 wonders. Their next 2 games omo Bob kum Chelsea ofie. No more bo Accra Gate Olympics. Omo no more scores to settle. Chairman, what say their next 5 games omo boni nya wa Accra. Into a more comfortable zone. Now, that's wrong. We said the Esrodan is it a hot the pa. Into that's rope, now show more say or not.
The only way Hasfok can control their own destiny of being at the top, and it's all about Shekotoko. Because Enzo be winning the matches now, not the Kotoko.
Yeah.
And yes, sir, Asante Kotoko winning, and then Kotoko a winner.
Yeah.
Kotoko Enzo ever be the top spot. What I say?
Yes. No about that second.
Yeah.
Now, what you have to do is keep the momentum. There should be time and patience.
I'm hoping that we will have the same on top till that game.
Has for another chance before Kodoko no.
Are they?
Kodoko kwa diana.
Kodoko doma.
Yes, Kodoko will go and lose that game.
Why do you think so?
Oh, it has always been so.
Does it has no share Techman than and it's gonna consume it yako.
And he has game no has near Diana. Has
now has the matches are no then just over Genia.
And she Namika it's condition.
Has some Olympics.
Or Olympics. So said they have another chance if they win their game.
Okay.
I was like, has Ekobo sa 11 wonders gave me. I was one person I never gave them a chance that they were going to because it had not happened. And I has team in exceptional.
And I poor defensive blunder.
I want to watch that.
Oh, no.
And I'm koto argument to be
give me room for mistakes. Players make mistakes.
Yes, it is normal. And see that game, Kodoko game no, it gives Hasfok another chance. But Hans said to me we need a game now.
Hans Kodoko say Olympics game is Kodoko another chance to increase their lead. Yeah.
Opportunity no before they even meet.
Yes.
But we can come. Kodoko win the league.
Chairman say yenya Kotoko any Hasfok with a first with a second that is the league.
Yeah.
League omu na nko relegation da o. Fi say ye bo Ghana Premier League omu na nko relegation da. And it's a league ni be jana na so eyemu mienu. So imagine these 2 classes say nyomo Africa. Say no say has abui. Pressure in your Kotoko so or shawafa. Say Kotoko so winning the game. Nas Hasfok elbow the following day. Look at the pressure so.
Yeah.
That is the league. It's about them. Omuno say omu keep the momentum. Omuno so omu chase the league ni besi abono. And they Hasfok ekwada so and they celebration ekwaso by celebration 24 hours. Because Kotoko e winia. Obabe fan the top spot position. Now Hasfok enya insurance. Insurance no manya no. Sekotoko elusu ena Hasfok edaso just 1 point and not that's them. Into make sure say just focus on your next game. Into next game never say league no that's no that second that third. Because the medium confusion AC or medium no. E chuma fi league no e say kwade e you ma fi top for nim crowd. So Hearts of Oak should keep the momentum. They will need time and patience to rally back. And the league, you know, so far from 2010, ABC 2017, chairman. Eye Kotoko waje 3. Eye Aduana Stars waje 2. Dia kane Bekum Chelsea, Wow Stars, Ashanti Good. Enti 7 years no. Ope club onim league ni bopa Aduana Stars oka ho. Se Aduana Stars ewura for ni mo bon say league meti maji. League to mo munimbo. Enti 2 years na 2 times on maji league no. At home it was a fortress. Omomuko aware enye, but at home they will get the maximum points. And I love the merry making na ekoso Ghana Premier League table. On say weekend bia no enye sesan o. Every weekend bibia sesan o. So you will love to watch out the next one of games. No one will say ene baby ene o no. This is your position. There is the other position. And then has for akomo 8 games are almost 24 points. Has folk and then 11 Wonders. It's a ko ubia 8 games. The rest of the teams are ko ubia 9. That is 27. Until 27 points and a down. Sa 27 points no. Make sure so ubenya 75%. But omo mpe league na no. Abusa penye se Kotoko Ekobo against Aduana Stars. Ombo lose that game no. So we coach of Asante Kotoko. Such a game, go and win there.
Yeah.
The last thing is, Sir Christian, Barcelona near struggle at Anoeta. Even with Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. Now, West Sociedad, Esha Barcelona. But, when they check the last 2 years, they have Barca was at Anoeta. Omutimisha West Sociedad 4-0, 3-0. Try to change some of them. I know say it's difficult, but at a point, to say the house for Ako Bechema, or about 20 games, you know, or Marino. No. To say the house for Ako 11 Wonders, Ako show more honum. No. Kotoko should add that. And it's the best home team in the Ghana Premier League. So, yeah, best home team. That's the Upe League. Let your fans enjoy.
Well, it's in there. As I'm taking a go Wafa. Going into that, Christian, going into that game. Wafa and you good travelers.
But I mean, so
is it a win for
Kotoko have no option than to win. Pressure never so this one win this game now. Wafa for so win almost that nyadi sa. Their best players are Gaston Boachi, so plan there.
Why 10 assists?
Yeah, 10 assists. Amazing player.
But so Christian, they Wafa for you know. Omoko share Mediama.
Yes.
Omoko share 11 Wonders.
But then say Wafa for no. Give them a good pitch. They will play nice football.
And maybe also move.
Obuasi Linkley Sports Stadium a good pitcher. They will give Kotoko a match.
They will give them a match. But
yes. But Kotoko have no option than to win.
It is a Kotoko win.
Chairman.
It looks like a Kotoko win.
Kotoko should win because first when I said Kotoko bought 1-1 crowd on. I don't remember the last time Kotoko could results was Suga copy.
And as a team, apart from anything, they are also playing well.
Yeah, they are playing well.
Because have come back, sir.
Mudasiru, Mando Jemfi, any Fabio Gama, any Vinicius. So I think that Kotoko is good to go. Unto Mediama Fofu, especially their players. Rumors might not be true, but chairman, say we a team one personal interest is secondary to the ultimate interest of the team. Say personal glory. Me person be GWA, me person be yewe no, and we are secondary. Team no ultimate goal no, and the first goal of every single player. Mediama players no embrace their differences. Chairman, Medikaka, Ghana Premier League ayeken teams now occupy top spot no. Mediama kan. Mediama echo 4 games, 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive wins, including Asante Kotoko away. Bawe be share Kotoko. And we need 4 games to asu. By nay, Mediama last 2 games. Omani Liberty bo 0-0. And omo tenefie, tifie. Now Wafa be by 2 goals to 1. Now your teams are more so much quality in Ghana Premier League now. Mediama is one of them. In fact, omo Medford in there, probably the best Medford team organized Mediama. Ubenya Zakaria Mumuni, Rashid Norti, Kosi Donsunum, even Justice Blade and Opera no Tifie Krano. Mediama are formidable and Medford. The attack no place so Pokwajiman Enya Meture formidable attack. Dear Nelson Quantia all of a sudden from a 4 consecutive matches or winning 2 no. The last 3 games or winning be losing 1 that they shame cry the how am chairman. So Peliga Gia. Un transfer elusu to Wafa. Wafa we poor travelers. wafa won team to kwai entimi winning more games e wa we no you don't umofie and lose a game to start teams etinei omo against Ashgood the last time Ashgood I think say Ashgood kwa we Ashgood winning 1-0 over Lumpis and a mediama telefie ema omo lose 2-0 2-1 to wafa in fact mediama kra sa kwa we ko lose to doma olusu to wafa wie no wasa kwa we akolusu 2-0 to doma ti mediaba form nenye but to get their hopes back and now abo has foka basu pendulum no switch to mediama some time ago now all of a mediama after so much kotoko wie no ne abo mediama they can win the league all of a sudden they talk about mediama edge league no a free mo bi o monka ho bi it you know say in fact they have so much quality results na eba no and reflective the quality of mediama kura no
okay
so say problem mpanimform your concern must begin to address it because your captains bet my league now mediama should be one of them.
Okay, Shamo, who's here from the US, Connecticut. So we don't waste the free for Kotoko. They will draw and will lead by Goose Agate. That's more painful. Okay, Shamo Mechao ne obia. Okay. Yeah, remember Darling Paul Suka Krebina, minimum about yeah, live comment remember. Now Andy Tracia or Yahweh matches in Basucha. But we are Santiago of Fana, over check out game, no?
Yeah.
I open to the fans, about 25% of fans in Echo. It's the hands will be now nose mask or call Boasia, which I give you, but so they just a hair. No Boasia fans, no cry, no more around. Yes, on very game now. 25% there. I think they should be able to fill the stadium. Nyama League in any interesting.
Yeah, Chairman. Euphoria never league in him. No one says 80 matches. 80 matches.
All now.
Which one? Yeah, 26% matches. Pena Aka was a yabo. Yadi Campo 74 dada. 226 games in Yaboni will league in him. 74 Yaboko. But 26 na kano. Me assure say Mubabe yet the year pa. Because of Kotokone House involvement, you know, it was raw. And the way Kodawa Echinana we are Kodao. Sani eba benyano. Because me sure say sa 5 games na has a bebon one crino. Obetima lose be at 3. If not even Tumpu. Sewokaya has the glory days, you know, no winning the matches, ni be on crying. Because that time, the name crying teams in the doors. 95.7. No more doors pa.
Yeah.
Enti, Emma has advantage because Obebo Legon cities has a Bebo Olympics. And some match on any good day.
First, Obo Legon cities, Obo Olympics, Obo Interlife.
Obo Interlife.
Yes. Those times.
Red Sportive, Mobile.
Yeah, Sportive.
Obo 5.
Obo Liberty. Interlife, Legon cities, Liberty professionals. No Obo Liakam.
Yeah. And Chairman, see one who Samuel Boadu imprint, you know. Now, say Christian, my ni system.
Somebody has lose to Ashgood.
Or lose to Ashgood.
No, lose to the Dreams.
Yes, or lose to Dreams.
Yeah.
But look at his imprint and his signature on the team. Chairman Obeka, an approach or the away games is different from approach or the home games, especially grounds beat say Bichim any Techiman because on him terrain wa mediama wa hunga wa Ghana terrain it.
I know there's some bodies or the mediama at the league top twice. Truncated league.
Yeah, and Chairman, that was the reason why na no other na make catch say ye petimsa on beti maji league na me de mediama kan ho no. And yen nyina yen ni scheme of play say ejarede ma art bi beto so na ma kire wade a any say na park nete ya chem with 5 and
the wings
the house space and house space ono ne friend no inner corridor no e wona Samuel Boadu operate from ono no content no apio. That is the reason why Mediama o check Mediama winga bia no ano ogidin wo Mediama ni nyina ye midfielders obeka Henry Kwakwa Akosi Donsu Rashid Norte Agadas Justice Blay because I want na ho odin wo and who has and so scheme of play no bona and yes be all day Caleb Amankwa be defense na nim keke but the therapeutic play between Caleb Amankwa and F2 you will love it. No, I release Emmanuel Neta akon nim kakra because also enough shot at the man back line has errors ɛna
has boy some born no mo me hwe kotoko dia e born.
Chairman kotoko dia no Mariano Barreto ye factor. But na Hasla can be
and then kotoko without Balora dropped.
Yeah, but na Hasla can be about what for team no. This West African Football Academy team no. Also mo bo total football and then crano that strength no. Omo press a lot. Chairman, o check your league na. Away clubs teams in kwa away no. What for no omo nye bad travelers sao. They are among 6 best clubs away league ni ma. Omo way performance ne wasoro. Omo winning only 3. Omo draw 2 and omo lose 8. Obeka so omo lose more. But on any good day, omo betima surprise you. And wins no omo nya no, hwe grounds omo konya wins no. Ukota kwa. Etimi kofa win. Oko Techiman. Eko share Techiman 11 wonders. And Emma Kotoko emfa game ne say bia chese cheap bia na wafa ebe mo tough game because Mariano Barreto no ni system of play no ni game model no na wo dingina mfinfin midfield one na wo dingina. That's the reason why Wama Habib Mohamed ababebo defense name because Osama Habib Mohamed no very good control on the ball and Osama very good pass. We are no yebenya Mudasiru mfinfin o. Yebenya Kotoko very good midfielders and this time round Emmanuel Jenfin so back. Augustine Okra what the kaka Felix Anan challenge or the babeda post him. Very positive, and they have to show that positive attitude on the field of play and they will Langley Sports Stadium. If only they want to win this game, because Wafafono about with all the strength. They know say playing against Kotokono na yedibehu. Wafa boys no, oko na ubisa boys ne say, omune Kotoko kwa koba. Dia no mo hwe animu obi abechiro say one Kotoko ba eno ne final no mo ba bebono. Into obuase no moba no omo di kan Kotoko abo eye soga kope dada. And this time round omo bo obuase Langley Sports Stadium na open grounds enye Techiman enye Doma enye Bechem ewo ye very open enche ena Techiman ewura ho eni
Langley ye open
very open.
Langley Kotoko they are having some fantastic time there.
Chairman, but the one no more tell me diama be share o.
Say me diama quality no wafa ni bi.
Wafa ni bi, but wafa can prove you wrong on any good day. So when a good day.
No be am say Kotoko match ye match.
Match.
Wafa.
There's one positive approach to that game. Wafa. Especially how Sakwa that's no and Chairman unim ye league we all matters involved. Oh, how Saboni dia we no ni hwehwe boase.
Njoba Kotoko di.
Exactly. That's what
Konim definitely was after this.
Kotoko nim some bobo bi.
That's why I say I was approaching game with very positive attitude. No, we are very serious.
Okay.
Any complacency basic team nim no one share be shock. Me obi catch them say how se be kwa share Techiman and this game e be draw.
Has one and the buy. Has fans no. Jana frame can the same thing. Ohineba.
Yeah.
How the folk fans in the house one can say has be say not going to go draw. And of course I do say that's what you expect them to see.
Yeah.
But you're talking about complacency. Kotoko cannot be complacent.
Because they
hands of folk be saying over there no are complacent.
They have the toss.
They definitely want say or kwa biana. Doma baby I want to pick a win. No one tell me wafa be draw. And now abese no. Say do mbesi a show wafa no.
Okay, so we must Bravo never there can my callers.
The last 5 games, Wafa Ashe goes. The last 5 games.
We have a lot of.
I see the 2 teams scoring. But I see a Kotoko win. I see a Kotoko win in that game, and I see Accra Great Olympics say almost interlies.
Okay.
Me who Great Olympics say almost interlies. Bekum Chelsea any Karela game no. Meko for Bekum Chelsea win at home. Dream says any Bichim. Meko for Dream Chelsea win. Drafts any Liberty Meko for a draw. Amina Sharks any King First Meko for Sharks win. Lagos Cities any Adriana Stars. The 2 teams will score. But if there's going to be a win, I'll go for Lagos Cities. Medema will beat Ashanti Good tomorrow at Akum Park. I see Medema winning that game. Yes, Medema problems honum, but for this game, and so from last 2 games in so mutimi enya win now. I'll go for a win for Medeba Sporting Club. Tichama, where are my predictions in the Ghana Premier League?
Okay, well, enya Gabriel the uncle pa na da form ra Georgina Mensah never so she must say Anglican, yes, she must say Anglican and never so ene to say nya gongo tai amachi. Okay, just check what happened with Brentford and Bournemouth. The same penalty happened. Also, come here, do. On Chelsea, you has penalty and penalty now. Oman, you know, you had handball now. Referee now, whatever penalty. I know them kind. Okay, Kojopoku uti show you for years CHL and Omamomoro market near you in IHL when you're some of us in Yago. Eric, multimedia Kumasi and. Vada China or why China wedding nebaso the Holy Spirit Church Abuabua cream it's about Tanichi. Okay, and then a part and so I part and so Meko and then needs you and next week and in your PG Moses so papa and so you know. Okay, out of Bombay Memosa and Japan House of Folk Shah Mashado. I think I don't forget this Wafa beat Midiama at their own stadium.